Morning, fisher people! Fisher people! We are here on the 10th of, it is the 10th, isn't it? Yeah, 10th of April, yes, the 10th of April, Sunday the 10th of April at Decoy Lakes. Della is taking my place at Westwood Lakes for the mini festival that we're fishing. So thank you, Della. And I'm here for a Feedermasters Qualifier because being a muppet, whilst working, I forgot to put, when I booked the Feedermasters, I forgot to put the date that I was fishing Feedermasters. And when I looked in my diary, it was free and I booked down to Decoy until I got an email from Lee Kerry saying, don't forget you're fishing the Feedermasters. So, double booked. What a numpty. Would he be going late? Mad. Right, Feedermasters. Zones of 20, 3 zones of 20. You have to win your zone of 20 to qualify for the final at Decoy Lakes. I can't remember who qualified yesterday. I know Darren Cox was one of them. I forgot the name of the other two guys. I was a bit tired last night, but well done, Darren Cox. Let's go to the draw. Let's see what I get drawn. It's been really cold. Westwood Lakes has been fishing rock hard. It fished rock hard at Barston yesterday. It's a nice day today, but it's been 1 degree all the way. When I got up this morning, it was -2. And it's only sort of 50 minutes away. It's been really, really cold. What's the fishing going to be like? Going off Westwood Lakes, I certainly don't think it's piling the bait in. It might be a little bit of feed down the margins and just hope that you're on some fish. I do know at Decoy we get loads and loads of liners. Loads. It's one of those frustrating venues. You know the fish are there, they're just not feeding. So, plan of attack, 2 method rods and a maggot feeder rod. That's pretty much it. Maggot's been doing well, and it does do well at this time of year. Let's just hope I get a good draw. I don't really know where I want to be. I don't fish Decoy enough to know exactly where I want to be. And then Peg Strip Lake could do. That's where I've seen winners come from it past, but they do say down middle of Strip Lakes. But don't know, we'll see. We'll see where we get drawn and we'll see how we get on. So let's see what peg number I put out today.
It's your dad who I've heard you call.
Yeah, I'm sorry. 4 through 7.
4 through 7, nice one.
Lucky number 7, lucky horseshoe.
Morning,
Alan, how are you doing?
Too bad, thanks.
Throw yourself a peg, make sure it's a good one.
I hope so.
Don't do refunds.
Yes, yeah, you can go anywhere past if you're the MPEG, yes, you go. Alan.
U10.
Alan, there you are. You're Edward Allen Norris.
Yes, that's the one. Right, here we go. Peg 10 on U, that's where I've drawn today, folks. It's not a bad area around here, but the only trouble is, as you can see, it's peg for peg all in this area. There's John Arthur there. He's been practicing, is it? Oh, yeah, John Arthur's there, practicing a bit of casting. I think he needs to do a bit more. It's peg for peg. And to my left here, all the way down, and behind me here. I've forgotten his name, that lad there. He's a Man U fan. I've forgotten his name. Steve, I think they call him. Yeah, Steve. We'll call him Steve. So the mighty fisherman himself, I've just noticed, got a wobble. So, tactics. There we go. Here's my bait. Corn, micro maggots, some different textured. Just to where how long I've soaked them. I just like a couple of different textures and a bit of boiling crush ground bait in there. There we go. I've got two method rods set up. One, pretty much both to do the same thing in case I have an accident, because apparently there's some big fish in here. And I've got a rod set up which will be like me bomb and maggot, bomb and corn, but you've got to have a little cage feeder on. I know that Dave Smith, I think it was a bit further down though, he had quite a bit of success on corn and a little feeder, so that's why I've got the corn. And as you can see, my rod's in. I'm just looking for liners. I've only done a sharp hook at the minute, and the reason I do that is because it saves looking for liners. Might as well do it now. We've got 5 or 6 minutes. Might as well do it now rather than during the fishing and just see where the fish are. I'm doing a little recast now. Just have a quick look. So I'm going to probably have a look short somewhere around here. I don't know how short. I don't even know whether to go down here. And then I'll probably start at 3/4 and go across. And there's a platform over there. Oh, there's a platform over there which I can have a look at that platform. Only to the right hand side, because you've got the left hand side of it. And then I've got rushes all the way along. So I have clipped up about a metre short to start with, and I'll probably work up towards them. But in the middle, not sure about the middle. People keep saying that I have much in it, but you've got to do. So I'll probably try 3/4 with like the corn and maggot. So we'll just have a look. Right, I've no liners there. I'm going to chuck it out and have a look a little bit further out. There we go. See you while we're fishing. Now, third cast, folks, and it was a drop back bite, and they've been catching all around me as well. Next to us went to his second, and they've all started longer than I did. I started short and nothing. I've gone a bit longer, and we hooked into one. And the fish I've seen have been decent sized fish. I think Steve's had one. Jordan, all the way on the end peg, has had 3. And there's 1 or 2 fish showing. That's a good sign. Not as big as the ones I've seen, but it's a good £6, so we're happy with that. There we go, folks, let's get him in there. It's a beauty. Mint condition. Right. Let's get back in. That's a decent sign, isn't it, folks? Got a whisper because we're all rammed in here. Don't be giving away too many tactics, do we? Been watching John Arthur cast. He's alright. Fish number 2 for the guy at the side of me. So we'll be happy about that. let's get it out there, folks. Let's get it out there. And that came after like 2 minutes of being in, so that's not bad. So we're off the mark, folks. We'll put £6 down for him, I think. The ones I've seen caught have been like 8 and 10. So, 1 or 2 fish showing, folks. There we go. Let's see if we get a few more. Right, really quiet for me. And poor old Johnny Arthur, he's getting linered to death. A liner of chuck, as Steve Ringer says to him. And I've not been getting liners at all, and this was another back bite. I've gone tight to the platform. Steve's had 4, I think. The guy to the right, I think he's had about 5. Just coming through your peg, this pal. He's decided to wake up. What the hell? I didn't think it was. I didn't really think it was that big when it was first coming in. No, that was really taking some line. I think he's a lot bigger than I thought. Must have been swimming towards me to start with. Yeah, I've been struggling for bites, so I'm just chucking it into a nice little alcove. Right next to the platform. I had a drop back bite earlier. I thought that was just a liner. And this is just dropped back as well. I just hope it's not a foul look of the way that just went. Everybody's getting linered to death with the sound of it. I'm not getting that many liners. 1 or 2. See if they'll come up fishing. A good scrap up, folks. It sounds like Alan Scothorn's doing really well. This guy to my right is doing better than people think. Oh, so I try and lift him up, he wants to go. And Jordan Holloway's been catching okay, they say. On the end peg. This young man. That's not foul looked, he's just a bit of a brute. Just flexing his fins. Scrap these. Come on. give himself up. He's a decent size, he's only £10. Yeah, he's a decent brute. Yes, it's got to be at least £10, right? Chunky unit. A little belter. Oh, take it he didn't want that. Just flipped, just so we're getting it out. Broke my hook length spinning, so I'm still got to get it out. Christ, Wrigley. That's just made it a bit more awkward to get out. There. Come out as easy as anything then. Hook length changing back in, folks. Right, I think Steve's had about 6 to go to me, right, so 7. I had a big drop back, but I just looked like a big liner. And I thought, well, that's going to move my feed and I'll leave it 30 seconds, see if anything happens, lift it up, and there's a fish on it. Could be foul hooked this, not sure. It either sat there after a big liner, or it's foul hooked. It's like a decent fish. It would do if it's foul hooked though. Coming in, but it's swallowed and just bleep it out, Eddie, bleep it out. It's not happy, whatever. Just not wanting to come up at all, that. So I'll find out if it's foul hooked or not. Yeah, it is. I thought it was. Oh, it's coming through yours, mate. It's foul hooked, is this? Yeah. Oh, it's just coming back a bit. I hate it when I foul, they're a nightmare to get in. I'm getting by surprise here. Come on, sunshine. Right in the dorsal fin. You can't get its head up, they're just terrible. Basically got to wait till he tires out and then hopefully net him. Bad enough when they're hooked in mouth, never mind. Foul hooked.
Making them have it, then. Making them have it. We'll do something.
Oh, 4 metre landing net's coming handy, don't they? You don't like catching foul, do we, folks? No. Trap him in my legs if I can. Yeah. There, got him. Another chunky unit. There we go, another 8-pounder. Hopefully, number 4. Steve's had 7 now, and the guy to my right has had 7, I think. We think Jordan's had 8 or so. And the one that this guy to my right just stands like maybe 3 times size. He's 12 pound, maybe more. Stay bloody still. Get you. Yeah, he's got to be 5 or 6, so twice as big as that one he had next door. Oh, you've got to split your bloody fish. I've not been doing it. There we go. Right, let's get back in, folks. Right, quick update for you. I've got 5. Steve's got 9. We think somebody's got 10, 11 on end peg. Maybe Jordan and this, another guy on there has got on. The guy to my right's had 9 as well, so they're definitely winning this area here. I've got 5 decent sized fish. Where are we? What have I got? So I put another 8 pound on for that. I've got 30. I've got 36 to 38 pounds, something like that. There is 50 minutes to go. And I was very lucky to get the last one because it came out of there just as I picked it up. Very lucky indeed. So I've had to catch one off Steve because I knew he'd have a couple. Saved me a walk back to the van. So there we go. Steady away, but not good enough. I've put some bait down short to my right. I'm going to have a look on that shortly if I don't get any more indications. But every bite I've had so far, it's either been a little tap and back, or all back bites. You've got to strike at every one. So I need a bit of a miracle. There we go folks, that's a little update. Well, 3 minutes in, little jab forward and a drop back bite, and we're into another one. I need that to happen every 3 minutes for the last 50 minutes. This landing net head's a bit smaller than mine, and these are big fish. Oh, and he's just fitting in. Wowzers, another beauty. Another one at least, £8. Now let's get back in folks, let's have another one. I've just gone in my edge, I don't think it's a big one though. Could be wrong. Steve's just had another one and just lost one. The guy next door's had one as well, so they're fairly close. I was hoping for bigger than that. F1 in the margin. Well, I've got to give it another quick go. You just never know folks dear. So I've got 7 fish, but I'm miles behind them. They've got to have £100, I've got about 50. But they are big fish, apart from that one. There we go, we'll just slot that in back down there again. The guy next door is catching, they're catching across. I've gone 20 minutes without a bite over there, so I'll do a quick look down here and then we'll get back out towards that platform, because that's where the majority of my bait is. So we'll see if we can get a few more. Right, there we go. It needs to go. This literally must have taken it as it went in. I haven't even got my timer on. Number 8. It's not enough though. Let's see if we can get him in, folks. This feels like a big one as well. Feels heavy, for sure. It's darting all over this one. That's not big enough. only just fit in the net. Oh, my goodness me, it's got to be 12 to 15 pound at least. Good grief, that's a right lump, is that? That's a beauty. He's a right old lump. Look at that one, folks. My God. Can't even get him out of the net. There we go, sunshine. Absolute beast. Folks, people! Right, that's the end of my first Feedermasters at Decoy Lakes. Thoroughly enjoyed it. A little bit frustrating. I think I've left a few fish out there, if I had to be honest with myself. But you never know, my thoughts might be wrong. Because my thoughts, thinking I'd get nick one short and work way out, I thought I'd pick a few fish on my way out, and I was wrong. I got one. Guy to my right, Richard Drage, he's caught steady way. He started halfway and worked from there and ended up to the platform. I did, however, when I saw my peg, look at the platform and think, Hallcroft Fisheries, shall I just go straight there? Put bait down there. It's a margin in its own. It will come on at some point. I don't know, you just, if you get them short, you can really bag, but they weren't having, everybody having problems with liners. I didn't have loads of liners, but I did get one or two. I started to get more as the day went on. Eventually I ended up with one fish, and then I got the rest of, oh no, sorry, I got one in the margin, just the one. But I got the rest of my fish and some big fish out right next to the platform, and I probably went on that after about an hour and a half. A little bit less time than I did at Hallcroft. Should I have gone on it straight from the off? Don't know. Is it the time of the day that they just turn up? Is it because you put bait in the same place they turn up? Don't know. How long would it have taken for them to turn up? It's just one of those questions, isn't it? But my fishing brain tells me go short. The amount of times you can go short and pick 20-30 pound up in no time is ridiculous, but it's just not happened yet for me. It's not happened at all. But anyway, thoroughly enjoyed it. It was mainly a hybrid feeder, small guru hybrid feeder. I had some mighty fishermen around me. I'd got Steve Ringer behind me, there was Jordan Holloway on an end peg, there was Joe Jagger, he was there, and I see you, Joe. John Arthur behind me, I got Richard Drage to my right, There was Simon Fry on the end peg, there were Mick Vals. There's some cracking anglers there, so and it's always nice to see them all. Everybody who's in fishing, like who loves the feeder fishing, were here today. And I've ended up weighing in the end, £62.10. And I think I could have probably had a few more. Would I have caught enough to win the match? I don't know. I think 4 of those fish, 4 of those that I caught, the biggest one, well, that'd have won me match. But would have had 4 that big? You just don't know. It's all ifs and buts. Alan Scotthorne was behind us as well. I think he'd about 90 odd pound. We thought he were in with a running and winning it. Steve Ringer, 101. He needed another good fish to qualify. But your qualifier in my zone was Richard Drage. He's got a fishing tackle shop in Worksop to my right hand side. So well done, Richard Drage. What a mighty fisherman you are, and very good luck in the final, son. Nice to meet you today. I have seen your name knocking about a few times. I've mentioned you once or twice before, but now, great stuff. £107 and 4 ounces has qualified him for the final, so that's excellent stuff. The next one for me in the Feedermasters, I've only got 2 tickets, is Carmel. I struggle to get hold of them. I'm hoping I might pick some more up along the way. You never know, do you? So, in fact, I should have asked Richard. Why did I ask him? What an idiot. Where did I come? I've come second in my section. There was a £66 a little bit further down. I can't read his now. Gooderham, I think. I can't read his writing. Nathan Gooderham with £66. So well done, Nathan. He's won the section. Simon Fry didn't weigh. There were a couple of didn't weighs, and then there were sort of 40s and 50s. So I've held my own, but not quite enough to do any good. Thoroughly enjoyed it, as I always do. So don't forget, folks, I hope you really enjoyed this little video. My third Feedermasters. We'll see if we can get in a few more. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm on my way back to Westwood Lakes. Apparently Woody's won his section, so that's pretty good news for us. Don't know how the rest of the guys have gone on. It's absolutely free to subscribe, and if you click the notification bell, you will get all our videos as we upload them, and a thumbs up would be very, very nice. So until next time, well, it'll be tomorrow actually. I'm going to video the full day. Take care, folks, and don't forget, fish on.